Thank you, Patrick, and indeed, welcome back. We have a lot of exciting presentations for you this afternoon. I'm Eric Backlund, Chief Product Officer at Kindred. A little bit about me. I have a passion for sports, playing and watching. Lately, a little bit more watching than playing, unfortunately. I'm a keen poker player, and I really enjoy sports betting. I've been with Kindred for 17 years, always in the product area, and I still love it. A big part of that passion is the industry landscape that we are operating in and the challenges it's presenting. And I'm very, very happy to stand in front of you today and present the product area. If it works. So, we are going to give you 3 insights today. First, I will talk a little bit about how we think about products at Kindred. I will talk about our product reality and the challenges we are facing. I will talk about our product vision and ultimately how we are equipped and positioned to face those challenges and deliver on that vision. Secondly, we will talk about our reasons to building our own sportsbook product, the Kindred Sportsbook Platform, or as we call it, the KSP. Lastly, or finally, we will lift the hood on the Relax acquisition and explain the rationale behind that. I'm joined today by Ben Colley and Simon Hammond. Ben will give you a deep dive into the KSP, and Simon will lift the hood on the Relax proposition. But before doing that, I will take you a little bit on that journey we are on, or Kindred's on, from a sales to a product and CX company. So, first up, our product reality and our key product challenges. As we heard from previous speakers, and as you all know, the world around us is constantly changing. The customers' expectations and demands are higher than ever before. As Henrik mentioned in his macro trends, the customers today really expect that we are aware what their demands are. Say, for example, I think everyone in this room has an account with Facebook, Netflix, or Amazon, or TikTok, or Twitch, whatever your generation is. Netflix conducted some research that showed that if a customer hasn't found what they are looking for, a series or a movie, within 30 seconds of arriving to the site, they are far more likely to lapse or unsubscribe. We operate on the same principles, and for us, this is a really area that we aim to be not just best in our industry, but best in class. So how do we get there? We really need to be in the driving seat, and we haven't always been fully autonomous when it comes to our product roadmaps. We are taking, and we know that this has made it more difficult for us to differentiate our products or create a unique customer experience. And we are taking steps to change that across our product vertical. I will explain how. Another product reality is a marketplace that we are operating in. As Nils outlined, we are operating in one of the most regulated industries in the world. Each local market that we are in is highly complex and highly regulated. Add to that App Store regulations and rules, and you will know that challenges from a product development or operations perspective are there, And I will show you how we are rising to those challenges and mitigating them. Ben and I will also show you the efforts we are putting into increasing efficiencies and cross-operations, platform, and the front-end experience, and how we excel in areas like data science and machine learning. This leads us nicely into our vision. One of the questions that I constantly ask myself, or my team, is, what will Google do if they entered our industry? We are ambitious, and we don't just want to be that best in class in our industry. We want to deliver a next generation sportsbook and casino experience. So what are the main pillars to achieving that? Key really to our vision is to become an app-first company with web and desktop as strong supporting channels. As a business, we are going through that transformation today. An app is the biggest growing channels for us. In some markets, like the US, it contributes to around 80% of the revenues in that market. As part of this app-first focus, we have worked very hard on our relationships with Apple and Google. And I would say that we have a really, really strong, if not the best relationship with Apple in our industry today because of that focus. The mindset internally is really to put apps first in everything we do. As AJ highlighted earlier, we were live with our 3 apps in the Dutch market almost on the day we went live. That is not a coincidence. That is a result of the hard focus that we are putting into this area across the business. Our app engineering department has increased 60% since the start of 2021 as a result of this focus. And key product builds, like the KSB, are built with an app-first mindset from the get-go. Second, so we are on the path to controlling the full customer experience across platform and product. The Kindred Racing platform, the Relax acquisition, and the Kindred Sportsbook platform are all great examples of us delivering on that vision. It's not just something that we have 5 years in front of us. We're actually delivering on that vision today and taking steps towards it. They all have key factors in common. They firmly put our destiny in our own hands. We can build our own exclusive content. We can differentiate ourselves from competition. And they all allow us to plan our own roadmaps and move at our own pace. Tech is really the enabler here, and our cutting-edge data and machine learning algorithms gives us that hyper-local content, customer by customer, bet by bet. And you will hear more about this and how we are actually delivering on that from Ben and Marcus shortly in this session. So, I should also point out that even though we are redressing that balance of third-party supplied products to gain more control, the key partnership and relationships that we are having with strong third-party suppliers is extremely important to us. And we are working with the likes of Evolution, Pragmatic, Play and Go, as you would expect from a tier 1 operator like Kindred. We're also continuing our strong partnership with Cambi, as we announced earlier this year. And for our French business, we have a very good relationship with Sportradar supporting that. So the main message of this is really that third parties remain critical, but going forward, we will simply have a better balance, reducing risk and increasing agility and profitability. As outlined earlier, and as a key kind of red thread, is that regulation is increasing across many of our markets, and so are the market restrictions. And we know that an excellent product and a focus on product is the best weapon we have to secure good retention rates and secure acquiring high-quality customers. So that's really why we are on that journey from a sales to a product and customer experience company. And we firmly believe that the winners in the next era of the industry will be those with the best product. So you saw Nils highlighted important aspects of the commercial organization and the commercial key selling points and that together with the strong product proposition, strong apps, strong customer experience, really puts Kindred on the path to something special and unique. So I wish I was as skilled as Magnus Carlsen in chess. Unfortunately, I'm not. I think my daughter beat me the other day, and she's 7. But having said that, it's one of the key global brand assets that we have and sponsorships at Kindred, if you were not aware of it, that we are very proud of. So why is Kindred uniquely placed to deliver on this vision? I will outline 5 reasons. We got a proven build legacy. We got a track record of organic growth and successful acquisitions. We are truly an innovative company. We put data science at the core and have done that for many years. And we relentlessly put the customer first. Let's very quickly take these one by one. So we have a proven build legacy. We know that we will build KSP successfully because we have done something very similar before. We created our own racing platform, the KRP. We did that through great teamwork between Australia, Gibraltar, London, and Stockholm. It's 24/7, it's live in 13 markets, and it generated over 50 million in revenues in 2021. We love it, but so does everyone else as well. It's won industry awards, most recently Racing Operator of the Year at the EGR Awards. And I would say that nothing gives you more confidence than knowing that you have done it before. And not just done it, but you've done it in a way where you outperform the market, and you've done it in a way where you delivered quality, etc. And the Kindred Racing platform, similar to the us in the UK market, has really outgrown the market year on year. And we're still seeing strong numbers in both Australia and UK and across Europe in the markets it's live. So that really is our experience with our in-house built racing platform. Furthermore, we have of course played a big role in the Cambi supply product that we have today. First as part of Kindred Group and later as the biggest operator and customer. We know what it takes. We have strong relationships with all data and streaming suppliers. In 2021, for example, we streamed 175,000 events. 113,000 of them were sports and the rest racing. Add to that live visualization, add to that an industry first Bet and Watch product. And you will know that we are not starting from scratch. We are building on the shoulders of a giant, an already existing and strong product, as you will hear from Ben shortly. Of course, it's not just about Sportsbook. You will hear more from Simon and Relax. But on top of that, we are in the forefront in terms of the amount of casino suppliers and game studios and games and the way we are presenting them on the site. Second, we have a track record of organic growth and successful acquisitions. You have heard that we have had a hyper-local focus across our markets. We know that for Kindred, that has really been one of the key success factors for us to go through that phase that we have seen over the past 10 years, where we've gone from .com to a very highly regulated European market space. We complete the technical, complex integrations, both platform and product, and with brands such as Mr. Bookmaker, Eurosport Bet, Bet24, Stan James, and iGame. And other brand acquisitions such as 32 Red have strongly contributed to local growth, as you have heard from Neil. Another key benefit of acquisitions is, of course, that we have gained local market expertise. We have senior leaders at Kindred and in the product organization who were part of these acquired brands. But don't take my word for it. Both Ben and Simon comes from those acquired brands, and Ben was part of the senior leadership team at Stan James and is now driving key strategic areas for us at Kindred. And Simon, of course, from the more recent Relax acquisition, is now from the 1st of July CEO of Relax. Speaking about Relax, so you know we've been friends with Relax for a long time. And I think it's really worth highlighting that this acquisition fits directly into our strategy of gaining greater autonomy and control of our roadmaps. For the first time, we will launch our truly exclusive casino games. And we should highlight the obvious, of course, that having Relax as part of the group gives us hugely efficient cost of sales for casino games. And also, with Relax as part of the group, we will take a piece of the attractive B2B market, where Relax is a supplier to many of our core competitors. So the importance of Relax is really huge, and it's worth shouting about. And Simon will elaborate more on that shortly. Thirdly, Kindred is a truly innovative company. We were the first company to launch cash out back in the day. That is now a staple product in the industry, and it would be unthinkable for an online betting company not to offer cash out today. We were the first company to launch bet in streaming, watch and bet, where the customer can place a bet without leaving the stream. Last year alone, 500,000 of our customers used that feature when interacting with us. Last year, we also launched a feature called BetShare, where customers can share their bets on social media seamlessly. I'm immensely proud that we have a history and legacy of innovation at Kindred, and we will continue to do so. And we are now taking that legacy into products built like the Kindred Sportsbook platform and the gaming area, and we have a lot of exciting innovations in the pipeline. Fourthly, data science at the core. So we are a data-driven business. Everyone says they're a data-driven business nowadays, but we truly are, and we have invested in that in the past 7 years. It's nothing new for us. But even more so moving forward with a foundation for future product innovations like the ones you've seen on the previous slide. We have a long-established data science department, and we put data at the core of everything we do. Algorithms generate personalized content, both on casino and sportsbook, and the recommended for you screen grab that you see here is based on highly personalized data from that individual customer and their bet history. We are now expanding and building key KSP, Kindred Sportsbook Platform components on this data science platform. With the infrastructure, experience, and expertise already in place, plus opportunities from KSP, we've been able to rapidly scale up our data science department. And because of this increased control, we have a more relevant and personalized product for our customers. And ultimately, that will improve the key performance indicators that you have listed here on site. One example is that the casino recommendation algorithm has generated an extra, we estimate that it's generated an extra 600 million in casino turnover during the last 4 years. And that's just one example. It's a very orange slide to finish off. And this seamlessly kind of moves us into the last area that CX really is at our heart. So similar to data science, that's also what a lot of companies would say. And it's always very difficult to prove that you are not just one of all those companies who say that they put the customer first, of course. But we truly do. And we do that through dedicated user experience and customer experience department that are seamlessly integrated with departments across Kindred, whether that is product or commercial. A key part of that is, of course, that our customer always feel that they're protected when playing with us. It supports our journey to zero ambitions, both in the product play experience at Kindred, but also in a supplier controlled environment. It really is the driver to a lot of the decisions that we take. We know that from our modeling, a quality product is the number one driver of net promoter score. So through product improvements, we increase our share of promoters. And these promoters, they have a 70% higher retention rate and a 50% more likely to use us as the primary provider. Sounds logical? So sounds logical, but it's really tough to deliver on. So what we try and what we drive is that we look at product improvements, we get a higher net promoter score and higher revenue. And we are really structured as a business to work like that, and the teams are working together in terms of that. And I think I will finish off with an example of that, is Anja mentioned at the beginning of his presentation that 94% of Dutch customers have had the expectations met or exceeded since joining Unibet after we went live in the Dutch market. That is not a coincidence. It's the fruit of hard work that we have put into this area.